What's up? It's your boy, medium-sized blessing. Y'all ever seen a rapper just start turning into this unstoppable force out of nowhere and just start fucking beating up meat in the freezer like Rocky Balboa in the radio station, dog? You know, they just fly in out of nowhere, but then just as soon as them niggas flew in, they fly out. You never hear from them again. Like a rapper just start fucking balling out in the court like Steph Curry after season 3 or some shit like that. Like they let the Illuminati just start fucking spit roasting them on an annually basis. But then suddenly, them niggas flop harder than Kwame Brown in the NBA. Matter of fact, scratch that. They flop harder than fucking Hollywood and Dead after middle school. Well, if you don't get it, here's a list of rappers that fit that criteria. Play that shit, nigga.
Body, bitch, make that body flip. You know I don't know karate, bitch. We dropping bodies, bitch. They say shooting is my hobby, bitch, and I'm a problem.
Dry snitching Bobby Shmurda. Now y'all know who Bobby Shmurda is. You know, the nigga who dropped Hot Nigga. You know, that guy, bro. That nigga. You know, the indictment rapper himself. Now, Bobby Shmurda dropped Hot Nigga in 2014 and set the hip-hop world and the meme world on fire at the same time. We still, to this day, do not know where this fucking hat went. This shit went into space, my nigga. Now, later on in this video, this nigga hit this dance right here, this shit right here, and was the go-to move at every function from New York to fucking Florida to California. Everywhere niggas was hitting this shit. Bobby Shmurda had set the world ablaze and was ready to go places. Then he dropped Bobby Bitch, and that's when it just put a nail in the coffin. It clearly demonstrated that he had the ability to put a hit out, you know? And then right after that, we get him and Rowdy Rebel on fucking computers. Dog, they think that I'm Tom Cruise. Y'all heard that shit. Y'all know where that shit came from. That shit was fire, bro. We really thought Bobby Shmurda was about to just destroy the rap game. But however, in 2016, this nigga pleaded guilty as part of a plea deal. This nigga, because of the song Hot Nigga, basically indicted him and his entire crew and has faded from the limelight. I'm sure when he gets out of jail, this nigga will get back to where he was easily, but we don't know when the fuck that's gonna be. So hopefully, you know, this number on the list is a nigga who can make it back. The rest of these niggas not coming back no matter what. You know, you're gonna need God and some more shit to revive these niggas' careers. Young Thug hit a very massive stride around 2011 with his mixtape, I Came From Nothing. Now, with that mixtape being released and all the notoriety from it, Birdman saw this and started rubbing his ashy ass hands together and thinking about a way to get this man on board and push him down all of our throats and somehow replace Lil Wayne. And for a moment, it looked like it might have worked because we all saw in Lifestyle that iconic chorus that nobody knew exactly what he was talking about or what he was saying, but that shit was catchy and his short caught on and made a hit. And it almost seemed like there was a chance for this man to just run through hip-hop and be the next thing, you know? However, with all his controversy flying around his name, from the beefs with multiple rappers, you know, Game, Wayne, Plies even, you know, and on top of all that, it seemed like he had such a strong following on social media that it would translate very well to sales. However, quite opposite of that, it didn't. He only mustered up about 40,000 units on a Jeffrey, and that is abysmal. As a AAA artist, that is not good. You feel me? So, you know, Rich Gang flopped. He stopped being pushed down our throats, and it just seems like he is fading out of the conversation whenever we talk about new artists. He definitely had his 5 minutes in the limelight, and that shit came and went. We've had enough of Young Thug. I think his career is coming to a screeching halt. He will become again that mixtape rapper who has every now and then you will probably hear him on the radio, but I highly doubt he will consistently make hits as he was doing for that short amount of time in 2014 and 15.
Who that? They do that. Put that paper over all, I thought you knew that. I be the I-G-G-Y, put my name in bold. I've been working, I'm up in here with some...
In 2014, we saw Iggy Azalea do a fucking 1080 Palpatine corkscrew from a prone position into every single radio station in America. Even the pop stations, because she's white. She was on it. You press Radio 1, you got the first half of I'm So Fancy. You press Channel 3, you got the rest of it. The shit was ridiculous, man. I didn't want to hear it anymore. They outplayed the fuck out of her. After I'm So Fancy, however, she was in about a few more popular songs. People really thought that she was gonna be here to stay, that she deserved her spot on the radio and she deserved her spot in mainstream media. But in all actuality, her I'm So Fancy was the peak of her career, and it was all downhill from there. She signed with Grand Hustle, which I do not understand, and I don't think many people understand. I don't even think T.I. fucking understands anymore why the fuck he signed her, to be honest with you. You say it's a business move. If it was a smart business move, you would have never signed her in the first place. Now, we all knew her mainstream death was imminent, you know? She went from being Super Saiyan 2 Radio Iggy to...
Cause the whole world is watching and the paparazzi is flocking and we fly shit when we drop in and we shut down your party, man. His and...
John in Tennessee, go ahead, what you want to say?
That shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the airwaves.
Oh, come on.
Fast forward to fucking 2017. Def Jam has refused to release another single from Iggy Azalea. They said, no, put the album out and it's done. It's over. Done. No more. This is very far from what I thought would happen with Iggy Azalea. You know, I thought she'd have one more album in her and then back to the mixtapes we go, you know, but no. No. She's now at Def Jam and they have told her, put the fucking album out or don't put out another single. Shit is fucking hilarious. But, you know, I talk about all these artists and I make it seem like these people are horrible. But I want you to know, genuinely, the only person on this list who is not horrible is Bobby Shmurda. I think Bobby Shmurda is pretty nice. I like that guy. The rest of the other two, fuck them. I mean it. Fuck this shit, dude. I'm out of here. We're gonna get to the outro.